So y'all are mad at me. Sagittarius. I know y'all are mad at me. Sag. I am so sorry, Sagittarius. I apologize. I'm going to go ahead and do your reading. And what we're going to do, Sagittarius, is a little bit different from the way we normally do during the week. I am going to be including a little bit of a love reading here for you guys, so you'll know what we're going to be doing next week when we actually do love readings in the afternoon. Hopefully I'll be able to, I feel like I'll be able to do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. And I'm going to be pulling from the tarot deck, and I'm also going to be pulling, I'll pull from the tarot, then we'll get a little bit in the, like the oracles, and then we're going to really talk about some other stuff too. So that's what we're going to do, okay? Hey, Jobina. Hey, Starry Eyes. Hey, guys. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Of course, what we're going to do is I want to do the same readings that I did for them this morning. We do have to cut it down next week, though, because I was on for them extremely too long this morning. But we're gonna do the same thing for you, because it's only fair. It's only fair that I give you guys just as much as attention as I gave them. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this deck. We're gonna see what's gonna come out here for Sagittarius. This is for everybody, of course, like everything is. Everything is for everybody. But it's gonna be broken down. This is for Sagittarius. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you guys got cards coming everywhere. They're coming out everywhere, Sag. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get some new stuff that we have not gotten. And let's see. Let's see what we got. I don't know what it is yet because I haven't read it. Let's see what comes out. Here, Sagittarius, it says, live your truth. Release the fear and judgment that stops you from living your most vibrant and authentic life. I don't know what that means, y'all. I don't know. I really don't. I can't wait till we get to the actual degrees, okay? Because with this, I have no idea. God of light. And I feel like with this one, this just talks about you coming out being your true authentic self, right? This is like people a long time ago didn't even know that you like to paint, or they didn't know that you like to, write books. They didn't know that you were an author. It's something that they didn't know about you. And you're like, you know what? I'm not about to be hiding my light. I'm not about to be telling people nothing no more. Because some of this stuff, this could actually make you money. It can make you well known, right? So I see that you're like, this is who I am. I'm not about to be apologizing for who I am. This is me, right? And I know sometimes back in the day, that used to happen with people who were LGBTQ, right? Like that was just kind of how they were. And some of you guys, you may actually like let your parents know or let people know that that is who you are. Maybe that may have been something that you were hiding from, that type of thing. But it could be anything. It could have been any reason why you weren't necessarily being authentic to yourself. That's basically what this card is saying. Now, the next card that's coming out here says, you do not have to be a victim. You have the power of choice. Never let anyone destroy your inner peace. It says, Goddess of Rainbow, go to her for matters of adversity, healing, medicine, weaving, spirituality, fertility, childbirth, and magic. That's crazy. So when you look at this, some of you guys have been having issues with being able to bring children in the world. When you look at this card, some of you guys have been having adversity with possibly, maybe some type of physical ailment or something. This could also, and I feel like you got two fertilities. That's crazy. And it can be fertility with your actual business, but fertility coming out twice with childbirth and fertility. I just feel like that could also be bringing kids into the world, not just about, getting pregnant. It's bringing them into the world, having a successful pregnancy. And some of you may have had issues with that in the past. But it says matters of adversity, anything that you would consider to be like a challenge for you. That's crazy though, right? I would have never even thought about that. But I know some of you guys may have had that issue before. Okay. But it says you are not a victim. You have the power of choice. What is it that you want to do? Okay. Here it says, never let anyone destroy your inner peace. That's anybody. Now we're going to move on because again, we got a lot to do. We got a lot to talk about. Here it says, you have reached the end of a cycle. Don't fear this ending. Let it go so that something new can enter into your life. We already saw this. We've seen this, I think, in this reading possibly this week where this card possibly came out for you. I believe so, that this card had already came out. Here is the goddess of rebirth. Yes, we know. Okay. You're also being told. Now, I didn't know that this was in this deck. It talks about this feminine energy who intoxicates people with her beauty. And this is what it says. You're being asked to strengthen your feminine energy. You're being asked to be more feminine because, again, she intoxicates. Okay? And radiate. It's like it's coming off of you. And look at the meaning of this. This is what I love. That's what made me actually, that caught my eye with this. Commands respect. Commands respect. I don't care how fine somebody think you are. They need to respect you. And because remember, feminine energy is very soft. It's the opposite of what people think is strong. You're going to be very feminine for those who we're talking about in the feminine, right? But also very powerful. But you are demanding respect. Okay? So some of y'all have been dealing with somebody who's been trying to play y'all for real. And we're going to be honest. That's what I'm seeing from that particular deck. Oh, well, you know, that this person is weak. She's weak. He or she is weak. They're not going to do anything. Yeah, it's saying that this is the time that you're going to be demanding respect. Now, what we're going to do, I love this portion. I really do. I love it. Next week, we are going to have the degrees in the chat. I'm going to post it before I come on, and I'm going to have it pinned in the chat. So that way you'll know your birthday, where your degrees are. If you don't already know, you should already know. Here on this channel with me. You should know everything about you. Where all your planets are sitting, not just your degree, your sun degree side, babe. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and we are going to start with 0 through 10. I may be off because it may be from next week, it may be 0 to 9. It just depends on how the birthdays actually fall within the degrees, but that's okay. Today, this is how we're going to do it. It doesn't matter. This is how we're going to do it. So if you are a sun degree from 0 through 10, this is going to be for you. This is for Sag 0 to 10. Now remember, this is relating to everybody. By the way, I'm just breaking it down. Okay. Ooh. Okay, 0 to 10. Not only that, look at the stuff that's coming out. This is good. You guys had the moon. That's like, you know, this is deep. This is some deepness here with the moon card. Also, remember, the moon, we're talking about the eclipse, right? You know what I think it's doing? It's bringing something like that in here. Yep. Spring came out. Ooh, you guys got some good stuff. Here, though, some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay. Here, it talks about something happening within the next 6 to 9 months with this card. You could be dealing with a Pisces. I think we're in Pisces season, right? Yeah, we are. Something can happen during this season, actually. We're not talking about like next Pisces season. We're talking about now. So that's something, I think it just went into Pisces. I think the sun today is at what, the second degree or the third degree? Hello. Okay. So something could happen over the next month. Okay. Again, or you could also be dealing with a Pisces, but I feel like that's an amazing thing to see because we're in Pisces season. I really do believe something is going to pop off. And when we pull the tarot, we'll kind of see what that could possibly be. Now, and that could be some communication. This card came out. So some of you guys, you're going to be getting some communication from someone here. It could be from a Pisces. And again, it's going to be happening during this month. Don't know who it is. It could be a friend. It could be a family. Somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. Someone who could end up surprising you with some type of communication. but I like the fact that it is sitting on a Pisces card because I do believe there's going to be something significant that you're going to hear about this month. Okay. Now, you also had this card here with support a friend, a sibling. Maybe you haven't talked to a sibling in a while. There's going to be some communication with a sibling. This also talks about a friend. Maybe you haven't heard from a friend again. And I'm talking about somebody who was really a good friend. And maybe you guys just start living busy lives. You just haven't heard from this person. But it also talks about someone who is a soulmate. Now, I'm also seeing that for some of you, this goes back to what I was telling you before when we were talking about physical health. I think that this month you guys may, go to the doctor. I don't know. I feel like from what I remember, I haven't done it in a while, but from what I remember, I do believe that this has become the busier season on the nursing staff when everybody kind of comes in, kids starts getting out of school and they have their breaks. And this is when the moms and the dads come in to get their like annuals, right? So for some of you, this could be like you getting your annual during this time. And let's say you went already, you're going to be hearing about your results and Pisces season. So I'm just telling you what I see because I feel like this could be all types of stuff because you guys are living a whole bunch of different lives. So, but that's what I'm seeing. But I really do. It's going to be some communication from somebody is what it looks like. But we're going to really hone in on that energy with the tarot. So this looks pretty decent. But again, I mean, you're doing pretty good here. I'm not really supposed to put that there because we got to say that for other signs, but you already got 3. But you guys are doing pretty good, 0 to 10. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now let's see what else is coming out here for 0 to 10 Sag Sun degree. Let's see what else is coming out here. Let's see. All right, you got a few. Hermit. All right. Hold on. I do it like this because then I'm going to use the other one. I'm going to kind of turn the other one a little bit. All right, so you have the Hermit. You got 2 cards to fill out. The first one that came out is a Hermit. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. This Pisces and Virgo eclipse is definitely going to be affecting you. There's going to be an eclipse in Virgo at 14 degrees on the 4th. Now, you guys should know where that's hitting in your chart, right? Okay, you do. I want to say that you definitely do. Now, Hermit deals with the 6th house. We already talked about that, right? We talked about going to the doctor and all that other stuff. This was good. It actually came out talking about that. I feel like this is going to be the beginning stages of dating. I do. And you could be dealing with someone who's a Virgo. Again, I told you could be dealing with someone who's a Pisces. Okay, could be dealing with someone who's a Scorpio. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's going to be some unexpected stuff. Only because you guys did have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So I really do believe that, this is eclipse energy because both of those, especially with the Hermit card coming out, knowing that there's about to be an eclipse in in Virgo, it is going to change some things. This is part of that whole transformational thing that we saw earlier in this card where it says you have reached an ending of a cycle. Don't fear this new thing that's happening for you. Yeah, that's what I see. And I really do believe that the Tower is like, not going to say release because it talks about releasing, but I feel like it's a breakthrough. It's just busting down walls for you. You guys are now able to do things that you wouldn't normally do. But the Tower sometimes could be like, before you actually like walk through that wall, the impact of it can feel like a little, and I don't even want to say the word violent, but it can feel like, like a clutch your pearls. Like, did this really happen? Did that just happen? Can kind of, take your breath away a little bit. And that's just what I'm seeing. I feel like it's going to be something that, you're really going to have to like, kind of like prepare yourself for, in a sense. But not that you can because it's unexpected, but brace yourself. And I definitely see that the outcome of this is going to be just something that's going to be amazing on the other side of whatever this is, of this Tower. I do believe that a lot of you guys, when it comes down to your work and your career, I do feel that there's been too many problems, too many issues with that. I don't know if you guys are having problems with somebody at your job. I don't know. I really don't know. But I feel like there's been some issues at your work. Your day to day is going to be disrupted in some type of way. I don't know how, but I do feel like there's going to be added responsibilities or something added that you're going to be doing. There's going to be a disruption in something in that area, I believe. Okay. So that's what I see. I'm trying to figure out, should I get one more here? Let's go ahead. Let's get to the other degrees here. This is going to be for Sagittarius Sun degree, 11 through 19. 11 through 19. Sag Sun degree, 11 through 19. Like I said, next week we're going to have it on the screen. That way you guys will know. It'll be in the comment section. That way you guys will know what's going on with you. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you guys had Mountain. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's see. I love this. I love that card. This card came out for somebody earlier today. I don't know who it is, but it came out for someone earlier, and I just loved it. You got divine timing that came out as well, but I can't put that there because it's just too many cards. Well, so I liken the stepping stone, and like it says, it's a process. That means something good is in the works. I explained it earlier today. That's why I said I was just talking, right? But I could have just said it that way. It's just something in the works. The beginning stages of something that has a potential to actually grow into something, because it's also a progress card. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be you, getting married. It's going to be some of you guys, this is going to be that whole fertility thing that we saw. Some of you guys are going to have kids. Because when I see the bouquet, I see congratulatory energy. I'm saying that people are like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. I see people sending you flowers. Or you're going to receive your flowers, right? That's what I see. I feel like this is basically saying here, 11 through 19, that this is basically saying you're going to receive your flowers, really. Okay. It talks about happy energy, harmonious energy, beauty, creativity, reconciliation. Okay. Love. Again, the first set was just as good. That's what I said. Everything relates to y'all, but it's a message for each one of you guys, that you just need to hear, in particular for you guys. And that's what I see. Now, y'all got a person in your reading. You do. You got somebody here. And before you actually take steps, remember, it's about steps. It's a process. So if I'm going to be with you, I need to know you. And if they're going to be with you, they need to know you. Right? If I'm going to be with you, you need to know me. And if they're going to be with you, I need to know you. Right? That's just how it works. I guess I'm saying it right. You guys get what I'm telling you, right? This is that process of actually learning that individual, because this could go somewhere. This can go somewhere. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have Mountain, which talks about, I want to tell you, some of y'all are already in a committed relationship, okay? And maybe there is a spouse or a wife, a husband, a boyfriend, girlfriend who could be acting distant right now, where you're kind of like, okay, like, what's going on? What are we going to do? Like, how this is going to work? Like, what's happening here? Or, and that could be true for some, but part of the whole Mountain, it's like there's obstacles that's getting in the way. It could be something as simple as, okay, we're trying to get married, but, maybe somebody is, they were born in a different country, and that could be an issue with, status. You could be trying to start your own business, and it's like there's delays. There's literally delays on you getting something done legally. it's not saying that you're not going to get it. It's saying that there is a delay. There's a little obstacle in the way of something that you're getting. It's right there, but it's just a delay in some way. And it could be something small. It doesn't have to be like it's a delay for the next 2 years. No. I just feel like, if it's something that you guys are wanting, that you're working on, you have to be a little bit patient. That's basically what this card is saying. Just be a little bit patient. And that also goes for the love of your life. I know. You may, well, how, if they're the love of my life, why am I waiting? Because some people really are like that. You had divine timing at the bottom of the deck, so you already know it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. Not when we want it to happen, but when it's supposed to happen. Okay? That's what I'm looking at. So I see some really good stuff here. I really do. I see some really good things. I am seeing a lot of happiness, a lot of creativity. And that's going to be coming towards you in a lot. And your spirit is just your 11 to 19. Your spirit is just more lively. You're more lively. I don't know why I said the word lively, but that's the first thing that I heard was lively. Let's see what's coming out here for you, 11 through 19. Okay, I don't like when two come out like that. Let's see. You guys had the Knight of Swords. Trying to figure out what this could be here with the Knight of Swords. Oh, this is interesting because remember here it talks about taking action with something. Remember I said that there could be a delay. You know how sometimes when things don't go as smoothly, you start getting that energy of like kind of giving up. You start pushing things aside. You're like, okay, well, maybe not right now. They're basically saying don't lose track of what you're doing just because you hit a stumbling block. Okay? And I also don't want you guys to lose track because somebody is coming into your life either. Because this could also mean that you're working really hard on something, but somebody come up into your life you weren't even expecting, and now you're thrown off because this is talking about focus. So I do believe that you could be distracted by the love of your life, somebody who you are falling for real. Okay, so stay at whatever it is that you're doing because, again, like I said, the person is in your reading. But it all depends on what this delay really is here. But either way, this looks really good. Let's go ahead. Let's get the next card here for 11 through 19, Sag 3. Oh, yeah, you're definitely... And you got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. That's your money. I'm telling you, whatever you're working on, it is definitely going to work in your favor. That's all I can say just based on what I'm looking at here. This is like, I think I talked about it before with this card about reaching a new cycle. I don't know why I feel like some of you guys are just going to be like, you know what, I've been at this job for too long. And plus, remember I said somebody could be bothering you, get on your nerve. I don't know why I feel like you guys could actually do something different. I feel like you're going to do something different. You need a fresh start somewhere. Some of you guys haven't worked in a really long time. You may actually work and get a little part-time job. Some of you guys, like I said before, part of your new work is going to be your business. You're very creative at this moment. You're really are, like I said before, really focused and working on something that's going to be bringing you in a profit. You just have to stay focused. You got to stay, you got to keep going regardless of what you run and get up against. But I'm definitely seeing that in this reading. Here it says beauty and abundance. Ooh, oh my God. Not only do somebody find you attractive, but the money is flowing in, honey. The money is flowing in, y'all. It's flowing. Some of y'all could be also dealing with a Taurus. I think I've already named a few of you. Few of people that you could be dealing with: a Pisces, a Virgo, a Scorpio, an Aries, maybe a Libra, Gemini. That's what I'm seeing. Let's go ahead. Let's get 20 through 29. This is for Sag, Sun, degree, 20 through 29. I see some family stuff here with y'all already. Some of y'all like to cook, or you're going to be really cooking more in the kitchen. What? What in the world? That is insanity. The goddess of love. Okay? I understand that Venus, right, brings in love. But remember, Venus is also bringing in the money. We just read that. We read beauty. We read abundance. You're going to get both. This is crazy. Now, I want you guys to understand, like I said, this is all Sagittarius, by the way. This is all of y'all. I am just shocked because here it talks about being attractive. You guys are putting yourself, maybe there's something that you're doing, beautifying yourself, because there's, again, that whole attractive, beautifying. And I do believe that that's what you guys are on. You're into what you're planning on doing, that type of stuff. I really do see it. That's what I see. You're like, you know what? Let me see if I can do something, to clear up my skin. Let me take care of my skin. Let me start eating better. That's going to help, right? Let me see if I can, it's more about healthy beauty. You know what I mean? It's like, you are really enjoying this comfortability and this leisure and the spa. Because when I look at this, that's what this is. Y'all got all of these spas that, what is it called? Derma blending or something? Roller derma something? I was just looking at it the other day and I was like, ooh, I want to try that. But it's like it's in a spa. You know what I mean? So I see something like that's happening for y'all. I see y'all getting like massages that's helping you on a physical level with your lymphatic system. I see you guys exercising more, help for a healthier heart. Like I'm telling you, like it really is that deep with y'all at this moment. And if it's not, the energy is there. Okay. Then you had this. What? Unconditional love. We already got the goddess of love. But then you guys had the unconditional love, a divine union, enduring love, a love that endures the hard stuff, right? Because you already know, just because you don't found the love of your life don't mean that it's going to be peaches and cream all the time. Everybody know that. But it's a love that will endure. This is not like, how sometimes you're like, well, do you think that this is going to last? Or is it going to last? So you see it's going to last? And I'll be like, I can see so far. I believe that you guys are going to be together at least for the next 2 years. And once I start seeing that there's some issues, there's things that you guys can do to most likely to try to see how you won't feed into it, right? Because sometimes the planets come in and it, sometimes kind of cause a little disruption, okay? But we're not talking about anything bad in this reading because there's nothing there that talks about anything being bad. Like I'm not going to create something that's not showing. It's just not. And maybe that's another reason why some of you guys are cooking a lot. Like maybe somebody's love language is cooking. Maybe someone's love language is like giving, and that could be time giving. That can be little small gifts, because I think we saw that earlier in the reading. But can you imagine? That's crazy. And look, remember when it says someone being intoxicated. Like this person is like, okay. All right. Okay. This is woo. Wow. All right. Let's get 20 to 29. Now again, don't be in my comment section talking about why all of this is everyone. The reason why this is so important, it may be because that's what they need to see. I already done told y'all the 20 to 29 degree been the ones that's been suffering a lot in an instance of planets sitting on top of them for the last 2 years, because it's been in the last decade. So for them, it's just like y'all may have felt it, but they were just going through it. So maybe this is just something that's more so like a reassurance that they're going to get exactly what they want. right? They need to hear it. They need to know. But is this going to hit everybody? Yes, we see it. This is the reading for you. Let's go ahead. Let's see what's coming out for 20 to 29. Let's see what's coming out. Wow. Wow, you guys got a lot. Let's see. Oh my God, I see a ladybug. What is this? Persistence and new possibilities. That's exactly what it says. Persistence and new possibilities. All right, let's see. You guys got... Wait a minute, what is that? Feathers, swords. Why would this be? How about the 3 of... Wands. Got it. Got it. Got it. I kind of messed that up last time, but it was so on point. This is the 3 of Pentacles. This is the 3 of Wands. Expansion. They made me catch it because I would have not have caught that. You know, with this one, you see how with this 5 of Cups, it talks about that hope. Ain't that crazy? I literally just said, what did I just say? You're the one who most likely has the least of hope because you're the one who got the spanking the last. You know how sometimes the kids went in a room and sat down somewhere, and then it's like you're the kid that's about to get the spanking because not because you were helping with tearing up the house, right? So you're the one that's in the room crying. Everybody else done calm down. That's why. So here with this one, it even talks about that hope. Okay. And the 5 of Cups, you know, it's like you're getting lit up. You're like, that spark is being lit back in you. Right. And I love the fact that it even came up talking about this whole new possibilities because you don't even believe that anything is possible at this point. Not how you've been feeling. No, you ain't been feeling that. So here, this is like waiting for something, an expectation for something to happen. That's exactly where you are. And I love that energy because you are not saying, well, I don't think that nothing's coming. So you're like, no, I still know that the universe has something good for me. Hello. Even though I done been through all of that, and I still believe that the universe is going to give me something. But let me tell you the reason why this is really good, even here with the 3 of Wands, because if it's just you and 1, 2 is expansion. Ain't that cute? The expansion really is going from 1 to 2. From 1 to 2 to the 2 being the 3. We keep talking about the whole birthing aspect. We're talking about how kids are being born for some of you. Okay. And some of y'all don't have no kids, but they have maybe kids that are older, and, you know, and now you can kind of be like, and the kids like you, by the way. So you ain't never had no kids, and all of a sudden you got kids. This is something that you've been wanting for a very long time. The universe orchestrated this. Universe is like, oh, okay, I'm gonna bring some people in. I'm gonna bring somebody in your life who have children, and you can still be in that mothering or fathering element. You still will be able to get it. Okay, so this is what I am saying. So that hope is coming. This looks so good. Oh my God. Anyway, this is such a good reading. You guys had a really, really good read. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's finish off with one card here for Sagittarius in love. Because remember, next week, y'all. Okay, we do have to get to the love portion. Like, I know we've been doing everything else, and I know some of you guys, one part of the Sag team wants it to always be general, then the other side is like, no, we want to see what's happening. Look, I gotta do both. So we're going to focus on both next week. But let's just get a love card for each degree. We're going to go from 0. We're going to go from 0 to 10. Let's get your love card. 0 to 10. You got a lot of different people here that want you. You also have a secret admirer. I don't know who that is, but I definitely see somewhat like a secret admirer here. Again, I feel like there's going to be a possibility that's going to enter your life. Seriously, there's this Pisces energy that I keep getting. There's very much so Piscean energy, or someone who is a Pisces. Again, either this month Okay, either this month or it's going to be a Pisces person. Okay, so either this month or a Pisces person is who I'm seeing. And you are going to have different people that I see that's going to be coming out here. All right, let's keep going. Let's get the 11 through 19. Let's see what's coming out here. 11 through 19. Oops. Queen of Wands. This is good. 11 through 19, there is definitely, you've been manifesting someone that has a lot of stability, according to what I'm looking at. Someone who could be a fire sign from what I see. Someone who you could possibly know. I don't know if you know of them, but someone who you could possibly know. I'm only describing to you what I see. Someone who could be a fire sign, someone who could also be earth. So fire and earth is what I'm getting between the 11 and 19. It could be any other signs, like I said, but you did get Aries right here, which is crazy. You can, maybe you'll meet them, you know, possibly at like some type of, you know, new job or around a new job, some type of something that you're going to be getting. You may get introduced. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's somebody that I feel, for some of you that's new, but I keep feeling as somebody, they still, even if it's someone that you know, you've never been in a connection with them. So it's like, this ain't nobody that you ever been in a connection with, but you know of them. And it's like the universe is giving you guys the opportunity to come back together. Like, did I say that correctly? Because that's where I was really trying to go. So either this is going to be someone new, straight out new. You don't think they're super attractive, by the way. Or this is somebody you know you weren't in a connection with, but I'm telling you, it's like someone wants this opportunity and it is going to formulate in some way. But that newness is there because it feels like, I don't know if you guys have actually formulated a connection in the past. I think that you guys just knew each other from what I'm seeing. And let's get to 20 to 29. Let's see. Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow. Now, I don't know. Don't come for me, 20 to 29. Don't be coming for me talking about, I don't want to deal with nobody from my past. I'm just telling you. You got renewal here. Now, maybe that's the renewal of the relationship that you're already in and it's already turning sour. I don't know. I'm just telling you what's coming out here. Some of you guys, again, this feels like this could be, now for you, it went straight to the person that you know. Renewing something. And then you guys have the traveler, and it says potential. This is potential that this person that you've been knowing wants to renew something with you. Will you go after this type of thing? Because that's basically what it's about. Are you going to take this person up on their offer? It'll be up to you. Some of you guys are going to spring for the opportunity. For others, maybe not. But I'm just telling you, this is what I see. Because I hate when y'all be kind of like, yes, don't do it, don't do it. Listen, this is the way it came out to read it. I can't, listen, I don't know. I'm just saying this is the way that it came out to me. And it literally says renewal here. I did not make these cards. And if you don't want to be dealing with nobody, that's okay. That's okay. But it's saying that the opportunity or the person, it will try it. They're going to try it. It's going to be up to you. Remember, I never told you that you will. I said some will spring for it. And maybe the other ones will not. Because part of this is like the Fool card. You may be like, no, I just want something new all the way together, baby. Thank you for telling me that you want me. Not even thank you, but it's like, thank you for letting me know that you wanted to talk to me. Maybe you wanted to apologize or something. And however that conversation go, you may be like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool and everything. But you know what? I'm just going to keep moving forward. You know, I want something new. You want something new. You ain't concerned about this person from the past. It can go either way. Okay, because sometimes y'all be acting like y'all don't be hearing me. I'm like, listen, it can go either way. This is just the way the card came out. But y'all will, and I'm saying every last one of y'all. Did you hear what I said? I said every last one of y'all will be dealing with somebody from the past. They're going to text you. They're going to call. They're going to do something. That's what I'm seeing. And you want to know the reason why in the beginning of this reading where it says you will demand respect because you ain't about to be a fool for nobody. That's the last card here, the Fool card. You like, I can take off at any time, buddy. You okay? I'm just letting you know. I can take off at any time. So it's going to be up to you. If you decide that you want to give this person an opportunity, that's going to be up to you. This was literally one card dealing with every sign. Can you imagine what this is going to look like when I do y'all love reading? It's going to be a disaster. My comment section is going to be filled with people saying, yes, don't you ever say that ever in your life again, okay? Because if this person communicates with me, it's going to go down. I'm just saying. That's what we're going to see. We may see it tomorrow morning, actually. I may do that tomorrow morning. Okay? Sagittarius, I love you. I love you guys so much. You guys be up here sad, honey. You be like, let's see what she got to say. You be sad. Okay, you may not like everything that I got to say, but honey, you be listening. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. I will see you guys back here bright and early tomorrow morning. Okay. And again, I'll give you a little bit of the general, but we are going to have to do some of the love stuff because to me, I like a little tea. And we just got a little bit of tea. We ain't get enough today. And I want to see what y'all degrees are on because I know some of y'all be on that mess, but y'all be pretending like y'all don't be. But I know y'all be on that mess. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you a little bit later. Gotta go.